lose signal and would never work, but as soon as I would leave that fucking house, my cell phone would work again. But I'd be there all night, and it was out in the woods. So, I mean, that's really scary, you know, when you feel like you have something in your house and you can't even call anybody to, like, come over or anything, you know, but I always used to see it, and it seemed like...
You lived there. Like, what the fuck?
I had to, literally, I don't, you know, a lot of people like to buy, you say the Bibles don't work or anything, but that's the only, maybe I felt protected by that, but my mom had passed at that time, so I felt that her spirit was the only thing that could keep me safe. So I would I would stay up all night, and I would sit in her chair, and then I would just put all these Bibles around me, because that's the only way I felt protected from the spirit, like super fucking evil. But anyway, it was always like, it was a hooded figure, and you could never really...
It was!
You could never really see its face.
Yes.
But it was, I mean, it was...
Eventually,
crazy.
I did, without the hood, though, because he was bald.
That's what you told me. I never saw that.
And I was with you when I saw it, and I asked you if we were seeing the same things. This is what happens. We know the truth is that we both saw it, but I was going to give you little hints of what I seen of it, and I wanted you to tell me, just know that we were telling the truth for each other's sake, right? Because you can never turn that back around and be like, I said this and you said that, so I made sure that we both saw something that we didn't say out loud was there.
Right. But,
so I said, you know, what he looked like, because he had a look to him. He had several things you could talk about. He had a black robe on. What the frick? Where did he get that? Why does he actually wear a black robe? One person was watching, but still this shit's being recorded. People still watch it. So this is going to be recorded. For this, YouTube. Yeah. So, we experience the demon. It's real. But, like, we need to protect ourselves with Jesus. If we were sitting here together, we'd just be in our own mind trip alone. No one can save us out there. They're idiots. Unless they pretend to pray for us and probably send us energy, if that even works when we're in tune. Because that kind of works, because I can psychically read all people I have a recording on here today, and this is something that's happening right now. The train's coming. Let's just keep on riding the fucking Holy Spirit until it takes us wherever we're gonna go, ever, forever. Right. And when we're together, we can get in contact with the Spirit and stay in it. Like, everyone goes to this church just to fill themselves up with the Spirit, pretending that that's gonna help them carry on for the next 3 weeks. And that's where they get the food now turned into food runs, like Search and Rescue, the church. But they speak in tongues so happily, and so, like, we could happily go to where the Spirit is, if that's really awfully true, the Spirit of speaking in tongues, even for the naive people, the people who are not touched with their own senses of being alive and seeing spirits that exist forever.
I don't know, I think the talking tongues thing might be real.
Yeah, I mean, it could help, like, shower us with light so we can be protected from the dark that's trying to be what? That doesn't try, it just exists the way it does. How can we save the dark person, the demon? That's what I was wondering. If we could say that Jesus could do something about it, or just rush it away and outcast it. What does that mean? What can Jesus do? Maybe he don't even want to mess with his spirit the way he gets to feel, and he can get to share his feelings with us. So we don't want to damage Jesus. We want to keep him intact. So keep on loving him and accepting him as he is, because he is lovable and acceptable, just like that, either way. Because I've seen Jesus too, and I've seen demons, but we haven't seen Satan. And that guy was not Satan. He was just a regular demon. Hello.
Yeah.
He is powerful.
So creepy as fuck,
it's still creepy because, like, you have stuff in your house, like possums, and like maybe you could have a roach infestation and try to get rid of it with bug sprayers. So who is the bug sprayer for demons?
Who's the
Jesus.
bug sprayer for Jesus?
Yeah, demons. What's so super weird is my friend, right, the Sagittarius I gave us, I ran to see Jesus, and what I did was, all I did was tap into her. And she's a Sagittarius. Virgo risings are so readable, okay? This matters, like your 4th house, and Pisces matters, like it makes me psychic as fuck. Yeah, and plus, and I'm a Pisces, that's where I can figure out where the Pisces are and people's starts, I guess. Plus, that's the most psychic part about everybody, is Pisces.
Really?
Pirates is very intuitive too. They can in tune with aliens more than anybody else, and the most telepathic spirits of animals and people that I've ever experienced. With Aquarius people are the most telepathic, the most clearest people I could hear. I'm not alone with them, because they can actually clearly talk to me. Instead of some of the spirits, you don't know how to talk very telepathically, so you just have to train yourself, but obviously you're probably naturally born to kill that. Because you got all that, and you can do it. And we just did it today in a way, but there's more telepathic things that we can just talk like we're talking together instead of in the video game of our own mind.
Yeah.
We can be on this level of like, whoa, there's stuff floating around us being retarded, but we can actually hear each other's thoughts together and even test that in theory and be the scientific fucking evidence of this, like, paranormal stuff. And I could tap into those friends of yours and Whoever the fuck's a stranger, whoever the fuck's a stranger that we run into, we can just be the psychic field every day.
That would be cool.
It can be, because I can just get somebody from here like I just did today, tap into that, go to somebody else who's tap intoable, follow spirit who shows me who else is tap intoable, and then we don't all have to be alone anymore with how to communicate, and then we can be on a roll. But do we ever get around with that shit? Because we have our own bodies and we have to take care of them until we're back to going to the state of mind to exercise our psychic abilities, and we wake up to that. Anyways, this is bullshit. I want to tell that story.
Okay. Yeah, that demon was creepy as hell. You know? I'll never forget it for the rest of my life. And just talking about it gives me a kind of overwhelming feeling, because, ooh, that was scary shit. Like, I don't know. It would torment me. Like, it knew I was there.
See, I'm not there when you were there, when you're having your experiences, because I never knew that you had these experiences. You never told me. But now you can.
Who would believe me, right? But, I mean, I say there and it would torment me. Like, one day, there was a hanging light in the kitchen over the table area, the ones that hung from the ceiling. And there wasn't a table there, but I was walking through there one day, and I had already been scared, and fucking sparks shot all from this light, like all shot out from this fucking light fixture, and I'm like, oh my god, it's trying to burn down my fucking house. Like, because I saw it before I walked over there, because that's why I walked over there. There's a dark spot, and I saw it go around the corner, so I walked in there, and then when I walked by the light fixture,
so
just spot
sucked it out or affected the electricity.
It fucking busted the fucking light. Well, not like busted the light, but it shot fucking sparks out of it.
Did you still have good energy like you do now most of the time, or did he give you headaches and unhealthy thoughts or unhealthy feelings?
Well, yeah, I felt really like depressed all the time. Like I'm not like a really positive person, but I don't feel like I'm a depressed person either. But I felt fucking depressed all the time. You know what I mean? And none of my shit would work right, and I don't know, like my phone and like the light, and it's crazy.
That was a dark energy. We are just the light people. We're just like humans and stuff, but Jesus has like this major powerful light anyways. But see, compared to that dark light, and there's angels too. They have some weak shit, but it's good shit, okay? Yeah. Like, that is some good shit. You can't just say that we're all in this fight together, but we can pick and choose whoever the light is, and that's gonna, that's it. Just be together. That's it. Multiple people to spread that shit away and scare the dark away from the light is the truth. Right. That is the absolute weird thing about it. So simple to say. That shit was just dark energy. That was pollution. We have to get away from it, like stupid ass cigarettes and stuff. It's a moron. It's like totally effective, and it's annoying, and it gives me headaches. When I tap into spirits like that have demons around them, people who have demons around them, I can see that it gives me a physically headache. So I'm like, what the fuck? But that's what happened when I was talking to my friend on the bed, and I was tapping into her friend who's a Libra, and I told her what she looked like. Like, look what I do, shit. Like, she had blue eyes, fucking long hair. I tapped into her whole fucking, like, so many stories, so many places with her, because I would always be psychic around her. I was just turned on, like, every time, and I could tell her the whole full life story without her telling me anything. It was just so amazing, and eventually I got to see Jesus in her room. Oh so gosh. I just said, what do we do now? Because I know that your friend has an altar, which is just an ugly basic bitch altar with an ugly ass pink cloth over it, like, because I was seeing this shit, right? And I was just saying what I saw. She has a heart candle that's red, and like she has motherfucking ugly pink cloth. I hate pink. I don't know. Libra's like pink. She was Libra, and I've sensed that she was Libra, but in a different way. And I totally said everything how she looked like when she was younger, older, everything, all these things. This time I tapped into that she has these two eyes. You know how like pretty your eyes are? Like, there's nothing but black darkness and there's two eyes. And that's what she was tapping into.
Oh, wow.
That's what Sagittarius auras look like to me anyways. It's just two eyes and everything's black. Like a Black Panther kind of feeling. That they're supposed to be the horse symbol, half horse, half human. Right. But who knows if their fucking face is and the head is the fucking half horse. But it looks like a fucking Black Panther to me, their eyes. But that's just what it looks like. But it's not. But I don't know what it is, but so I felt that she was tapping into demons, and because it made me have a physically fucking headache, and that's how I knew. Clue, ding ding ding, bitch, unhealthy. Oh, no. But she's a fucking like risk taker anyway. She thinks that black magic is probably cool because she's just a fairy tale bitch retard who accidentally gets contact stupid shit that would mess with your soul. Like how pathetic that, like, okay, I'm choosing to do something unhealthy today, but drinking Coca-Cola and fucking cigarettes. Well, then you just chose to tap into demons and try to work with them, which is not going to be anything to serve you, only to get someone to get some attention, maybe it's Jesus or God, but if he can't help you at the time that you are, you're left alone, just like people in life. No one's out to get just, we all have to be a good Samaritan to each other in case something like happens like that, like a fucking tornado or a fucking volcano, like where the fuck's God and shit. We are the thing that has to be taking care of whatever fuck moment we are in, as spirit and as a fucking earthling bitch. How hard is it already on earth, and when you're out of the body, you're not safe because you're with them, the creatures of the dark and the light. And
that's true.
Who the fuck's your friend? Who the fuck is the ultimate you at the same time?
That could get really freaking scary.
Yeah, so it's pretty safe to hide in a body at this place, I guess, in the light. Just stay in the light as best you can, is the idea.
To like get oils and shit and like bless my house and everything and make it safe again, but
if they did.
It eventually went away, but the shit went on for like 3 years of it following me. So
Yeah, did it get the fucking hint? You didn't have a crush on it either, right?
I did not want to be around it.
Or friends with it. Even though we want to be friends with everybody, and I feel sorry for everyone, and that person I do feel sorry for, but you can't save somebody like that. I don't know how we can. I don't know who anyone else can, but we can, I guess. But like, we don't know. We don't know if it needs saving or what. Right. Reload.
Okay, are we done?
No, we're still recording.
Okay.
We're talking about the real demon that we saw. Okay, I'm going to ask you questions like what it looks like, and I'll tell you too, like we did at the time we saw it together.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's like a whole thing.
Oh no.
That's what I gotta go through.
Did it get anything we had?
It did, all that.
Okay.
But we can redo it and get a second clip. We're stuck on Facebook, but this will be okay. YouTube, so this is what matters.
Oh my god. I'm so scared.
Well, I'm not scared with you, but when you're alone, I'm sure it's scary as fuck. I'm like, I can't get this out of my house. Ew.
Right.
I'm just disgusted by the unhealthiness that it is. Obviously, that's how I'm trying to be. But spirit-wise, when you're out of your body, god damn it, what the fuck are we gonna do? How are we gonna get anybody to help us? We're gonna be so helpless, and we're not helpless.
I don't know, I think you just have to come back really fast as fast as you can before it can get you.
I don't feel helpless in the body, though. I feel very powerful. I can do anything because I'm good and I'm pure, and I can get all the pure energy wherever the fuck it comes from, the source, and protect us all. Or we're just using other people who are protectors. I have a protector. She said. She says, I'm your protector, and a damn good one, in fact. There's one person in here. Thanks for listening.
Yay.
Yay. We're live and we're recording about the true facts about the fucking demon that we experienced at her fucking house. And an Indian burial ground legend. They even talk about it, but we experienced it. We know the truth.
We did. It's actually goes right on top of that.
There's a church right by that place.
Yeah, and that
It's crazy.
freaks me out too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Okay. This is what happened. We were in the trailer. You said that there was a gray mist in the hallway where the bathroom is, and in between where the laundry room is, the bathroom and the bedroom. And you thought it went in the bedroom, and I was like, "What, bitch? I don't know if I believe you. I don't even know, right? Because you never told me this, and I was just mad at the fact that you never told me that this just accidentally happened to you, and because." Like, it's good that you didn't, because I found out for myself, because I was like, well, really? Like, I was just going to play along, like, because I don't know if you were lying to me, because people do, but I'm sure you're not going to, but, like, obviously you did not lie to me.
Well, I'm glad you saw it, too, because I was like, okay, this shit really is real. It's not in my fucking head,
yeah,
you know? So,
because
and the fact that you saw the same exact thing without me telling you anything about it, or, you know, any mention of it, it blows my mind. But, so that just proves that, hey, there is fucking demons, and there is stuff that, you know, protects you, but I just don't feel like
Yeah, there is stuff that protects you. Your mom, or this orb, I don't know who it was, I don't know. And I have a protector, apparently, because she said I'm your protector, dang, been doing a long time ago, let's get her. But, I don't know how this other, I don't know. So, we're on our own, but still, we have this shit, and we can, I don't know, tap into somebody who can help, I don't know, somehow, knows.
Yeah.
When they step in, finally. When it has to do with something spiritual and not this worldly bullshit. We're on our own with that, probably.
I think, I don't know,
This is a fairy tale, but it's not.
Have you ever had, like, something evil fucking manipulate your shit like that? Like, your lights, for example, like the fucking light did blue sparks everywhere.
No, but I've seen so many spirits remember all these entities. I don't have any of the physical things going on that I know of besides the time where I was at this witch's grave. I can show you. You ever been there?
Where?
The witch's grave, dude. You want me to take you there, and I'll take you by the restaurant as well. So four-faced being with wings and shit. That shit's real too. Okay, that's a major thing.
Well, I believe you.
That's a major thing, but I still have to go.
I haven't been there.
Yeah, it's our friend's house. You know, and we'll just reintroduce. Hopefully with you, they'll be my friend again, just because they'll like you.
I know.
Hopefully they'll be friends with me again. At least welcome me just for a while, just to talk, right, and just to reunite with you because I love people to be friends together.
Yeah, true.
But like, I know that I tapped into my psychic abilities when I was at your house because I can, right?
Yeah.
And so I wanted to know if there was really something in the house. So I did, and it was right in front of me. I could not fucking believe it. I didn't know how the fuck does this thing exist in real life, and how the fuck does it have a black robe on? Where the fuck did it get it? How the fuck did it end up the way it was? Like, can it be saved? But anyways, I saw, its fingernails, they were fucking long as fuck, right?
They were long, and they were fucking creepy, and they looked really fucking
They
evil.
looked like they were rotten like fungus.
Like, yeah.
I figured it out. I didn't know that before. They kind of like had fungus on his fucking fingernails. His teeth were all rotten and beautiful and bucky and
he had blue eyes.
Crazy. That's exactly what he had. He had blue eyes.
Shut up.
He had blue eyes.
He did.
That's what I asked you.
Fucking evil, though.
He had blue eyes. We saw that. He had really pretty evil looking eyes, just like this stuff, almond shaped. He did. He looked pretty, but he was a bald headed, white, pale ass bitch like powder. For real. That's what he looked like.
Yeah.
He had the butt teeth that looked rottenish too, and that rotten fungus hands. That's awful. Does he need any fungus help? Tea tree oil.
Oh my god!
Help him.
Oh,
He's lost.
geez.
He's dark. He's in the darkness. He can't be saved. What do you mean he can't be saved? Let's pretend we can save whoever. And with Jesus' help, could save us. Be like, you gotta separate yourself. She doesn't have a crush on you. She's married now. She can't, you know what I mean? Because he was jealous. What happened was really... I was like, I can't believe that exists, and I was like telling you what we saw together. I was like trying to confide in you to be like, what color is his eyes? Because I know what they are, and what is he wearing? What color is it? And we were both saying like black, and you blue. And now you say blue, right?
Yeah.
It was the truth. Like, oh my god! But it was there, and then like I needed to go pee. And you told me to go into the bathroom in the hallway, not the one where you thought the demon went to, because that's the last time you saw the demon in the mirror and stuff. But I didn't see it that way. I saw it in the living room
by the fucking chair I slept in.
Right by the chair.
Of course it was.
Literally. And then guess what? It blinks, like it teleports, into the baby's room, and it was smelling a doll, like a creep in the baby's crib. It was like... It was getting stuff out of the crib and started smelling it like an animal.
Oh,
I swear to God, like it wanted the babies. Like a baby, like what a crazy crib in your house. Like the baby where the baby is. Like it wanted to get that, the innocence. Your baby. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Alien-like beast. And so like, I was like, I need to go to the bathroom. And you didn't want me to go to the bedroom of the parents. And I was like, whatever, okay. Well, I'm just gonna, and then I saw it in I can see through the wall, right? I saw it in the baby's room.
Logo?
That's what I was saying that in the trailer.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, well, fuck it. I'm just going to go through and sneak by just to see what this is. Like, I want to know more. I'm curious as fuck. I'm not scared of this bitch. I want to see this motherfucking beast. I don't give a fuck, right?
Yeah.
It's not gonna hurt me because it's not hurting me now, so it's not gonna fucking do shit. I'm just gonna look at this motherfucker like a motherfucking zoo. It's a zoo.
So scared of it,
You can't control it. But okay, what I did, I went to the bathroom and then I looked in the mirror and I was like, this is like a scary movie. I'm gonna pray it like I'm a character from Urban Legends. Like, aren't you glad you didn't turn on the light? That's what I was pretending to be, that bitch, because that was so fun. And then I just tapped into it some more to hear it, to see what it would have to say. He goes, I can make you powerful.
I remember you telling me that, and I fucking lost it. I was like, oh my god.
In that voice, like an evil voice,
that
right?
thing was very evil.
Make you powerful. But not like aggressive, like this. I I can make you powerful. That's what he said it like that. And then I was like, I'm already powerful, fuck off. That's my reaction answer, like right the fuck away. I'm already powerful, fuck off. If you're here to try to make me something like that, that means I can do it myself, okay, bitch? I don't need you. I don't need no fucking person I can't trust. Hell no, no thank you. And plus, you're giving me a fucking headache. You think I really want to sit around with that fucking bitch for that much a while? I don't think so.
That thing scared me so bad. I could never sleep. I had to stay up all night. I would not go to sleep there. I would only sleep in the daytime when it was all light. It was just really, really frightening. I've never experienced anything else like it.
Yeah, me either. I never knew there was demons like that, but it's around your ass. Like, what the hell? And it followed you all the time. Like, what the hell? I wasn't there when those times it's happening to you. So you have your own trip story. And you know what? The coolest thing is when we ran into that guy, your ex, that's it, right? And he was like a Leo, right? I think he was a Leo, remember? Because I made fun of him.
I think so.
And he was all glowy anyway, so it's like they're readable. So, like, he might have. Okay, and then, like, he said he saw the demon too.
Yeah, he did.
But like right when you were about to get in the car, I was just already cycling turned on, and you had like this tail of stars following you like my belt or whatever, like a tail of energy, you know. And I could see it all, you know, like how I saw your friend today, the big aura thing. I mean, we are bigger than ourselves, what we can't even know of. Like, we're bigger than this. The energy of our bubble, we're just these blobs of energy is the bullshit. Okay. But anyways, so after I did that, I said, fuck off. And then I told you about it, and I said I was seeing the demon, like, we tapped in, and you went to the kitchen, and so we went in the kitchen trying to hide from it. Let's say hide from it. Let's pretend like we don't know it's there. Let's pretend we don't know.
Yeah.
Because you can tell, like, if it knows, like,
yeah,
then it's gonna, yeah. I was like, let's pretend we don't know it's there.
Okay.
So, we can fight that shit. I don't get it. But Jesus didn't come that day because we went and prayed prayers to the Bible, and I thought it was such a good idea that you did that, but it was not working one shit. It was
it
just, it was nothing but.
No matter how many Bibles,
right.
No matter how many prayers I said,
Mm-hmm.
nothing got rid of it.
That's the truth. And the only way is to get Jesus is to tap into Jesus and find him, and I didn't know how to do it that day, but I did do it before all that before. So I know it's possible, but if we're on our own, like we were, which we are okay now, hopefully. But I talked about it before on the internet, and it started coming to my fucking house, and it was walking on the floor and make physical happening. It was walking on the sheetrock that was on the ground. There was dusty sheetrock and stuff from my mom doing the walls or something, fixing something. But it was already on the floor. Next.
Sorry.
Yeah, so that's when I talked about it happened, because I tapped into my own psychic vision, and I could just send a cord to somebody and see somebody there. Like, I don't know. You know how we can be that way. We can psychically magnetize something just because we're in there, in the realm of the mystery bullshit. It's not a mystery anymore. It's actually real, and it's hard work to get a hold of somebody. Like Wi-Fi, that's all it really is, truly. Just tune in, you got it. And then
sometimes it's not so easy, though.
yeah, it's not so easy all the time to be connected to that reality world. But it's invisible, but it's visible to the mind's eye and a naked eye. Because when we went into that fucking room back there, to the parents' room, remember?
Mm-hmm.
We opened that door, and all of a sudden, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
It was, and what was flying around in the fucking room? It looked like a fucking bat.
Was it a bird? Was there
No.
a fucking bird in there?
It
What was
looked.
that?
It was a fucking black orb. I swear to God, it was not a bird, but it looks like one.
Was it a bird? Okay, well maybe
It's
that's what I thought it
seriously,
was.
I know, right? I thought it would be something like that. It was like so physical looking. It was
Yeah.
not like seeing it with your mind's eye. It was like seeing it physically. You couldn't stop it. It was actually black, and there was a white little orb, tiny as fuck. It was following. And then when I was there, my aura went whoosh, like a blow-up fish, right?
Yeah.
Like a protection fish, like a blow-up fish.
Well, yeah.
And then there was this light in between, inside of that, and there was this fucking blue orb there, big ass blue orb, and it was making the light wide opener inside of me to protect my field, I guess, inside of me. But if I just focused the light of the ball, it would fill me up with the protection, and I'd be aware of the light that actually exists, and it would remain, you know, keep me shielded.
Right. Yeah,
So that
definitely.
was fucking badass. I was cool. I didn't do that. It was just how it automatically happened. Like an orb came, whoever it was. But I did see your mom there. Remember, I was tapping in, and I was like, we should play the Ouija board, but we didn't have one, or did we?
No, we didn't have
We didn't have one, but like, I was kneeling on the thing where there was those things. What are those things called? Those Sure.
An ottoman?
Ottomans. Yeah, I was by the ottoman. I was seeing your mom in a t-shirt that she used to wear back then. Like, it was cute. Like, something on it. I don't know what it was.
It's funny
Some
you
white
said
little
that,
t-shirt.
because that's where she always used to sit, by the ottoman.
Oh my god. And her hair was just like this short at the time. But
Yeah.
later on, something else fucking happened, bitches. We can shapeshift, bitch, and spirit. So, or anything. Your mom is, because she did something to take herself to the past of herself or something to make her be that episode of her
I know, it's not
simulation.
weird.
That's
How
weird.
different.
Yeah, but it looks so much better, like a fucking badass makeup, or badass long straight ass hair, and her hair was behind her ears, and that's what we both told each other that before you got in the car. I could see the energy. I saw the story, all the thickling of pages of fucking stuff. It's like I picked up on, and I could just tell you, but I had to do it one by one. But I was like, don't tell me anything, right? Because I know what's going on. I know what's going on because I got the energy. It just came, right?
Yeah.
I got that. And he was in the car and he saw her, and I'm like, what? I doubt that shit, but he did probably because that place is
That
the
place
phenomenal.
is fucking haunted.
Anybody can
as
see a
fuck.
ghost in that place now.
No
Okay,
shit.
that's gonna be the circus we're on. Come to our fucking place for
Indian
free.
color-
Or
Indian
$10 a package to
burial
come and to
grounds.
see that jungle, and you have to sign a thing about saying, you know, don't give your life to Satan, and you know, give you pre-contracted or whatever, you know. Contracts wouldn't be funny if that was real,
True.
but it is real. But it would be funny if the contracts were real, because beware, you're on cautious, you're on rest, and if you're a bad person, dumbass, and you want to act like an immature piece of shit because you're just a greedy ass motherfucker and you don't know what the hell you're messing with. Really, you want to go get yourself some fucking disease, cancer, because that's all it fucking is. That's all it fucking is a pollution. That's all he is. Offering you something that you cannot exist as. That's bullshit. That's what demons do, is what I've heard. That they'll offer you, be like, you want to be a famous musician? I'll make you a famous musician. Bullshit. You're going to make yourself that way anyways. If you're able to do that in the future anyways, without the person's help, you can. So that's it. And work with the light, not be stuck in the dark and be trapped. And then be kidnapped forever and haunted. Yeah,
Okay, we're
good.
so done now.
Well, this is still recording.
Oh, okay.
But anyways.
I got one more thing to say, and I'm done.
Wow.
Okay, I think what brought the spirit there, the bad one,
Mm-hmm.
was a guy, because he was trying to get me. I was in a really good relationship at the time, and he was trying to get me out of the relationship, and he told me he would take me to Seattle, and he owned a fucking flower shop, and I could fucking own it and like work at it and all this shit.
Wow,
I
a flower shop.
Yeah, I know, right? Fucking, but I ended up fucking not
You've
doing
done so
it.
many things too, like, what's it called? Funeral home mortgage stuff. That was really cool. Anyways,
But yeah, but fucking,
Morticia.
yeah, I just couldn't do it. So, but I think actually after I got like kind of away from that guy, the spirit kind of went away. Like, well, the demon, not the spirit.
You think the demon was connected to him or the place?
I think it was connected to the place and the guy, if that makes sense.
Where
I
did
don't
he
know,
come
because
from?
I fucking, when I was going through his fucking truck, I found a voodoo doll of me in there.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Fuck yeah, I did.
What?
And it had a bunch of bad shit
You're like
written on
Jennifer's
it.
body all over
It
again.
fucking had a bunch of bad shit written on it, and I was like, what the fuck, this motherfucker's trying to voodoo my ass? No.
It's true. Alright, very end, like, her boyfriend, you know what I'm talking about too.
Mhm.
The one who was her friend. I told her that about these astrology placements, I was right about that he was, because he was so jealous and possessed that would call the hospital where dying and everything. And it was Mars and Scorpio, and he's so jealous that he wanted to do a dark black magic spell on her to fall in love with him and stay with him.
Yeah.
And he said, "Cheers, Mars and Scorpio." What kind of piece of shit is that? People ask me to do spells for them too. It ain't gonna happen, cunt. No, I'm good. I ain't gonna have that on my record. Oh, I use my powers for that bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not
Go
doing
love
that
your
either.
fucking self, dumbass. Love your fucking self. Get a life.
I think the only problem with that is people, like, they just want to do bad shit, like
Mhm.
manipulative shit. and
They
it's
want me to tell them the fucking gambling numbers, and you know what? I kind of can, but I can't really. You know what I can do though is something that I would never use bad, which is I can actually see people's fucking password stuff or something, because I see what they've done before, and that's it. There's no boundaries. They can't hide anything from someone who can see everything.
Yeah.
That's an angel can see everything. You know, if angels do, they're gonna tell you that you did some wrong things. Are you ready to fucking be like redeemed, or are you just gonna continue doing the wrong thing? I wonder what's gonna happen, because this is just an episode of you, and this is the movie you're showing us, and we're entertained because we're observant fucking alien pieces of shit, and everybody doesn't give a fuck because there's no right or wrong, but there really is in a way, and there's consequences to some things. But you know,
Yeah.
this is a story. give God the trip in his head, whatever her vibration of world is, whatever they want, whatever it is, love, good for us, the story, the protectiveness, the experience, live, hooray.
We gotta go to my house.
Okay, we're gonna finish up with the story about your demon. I get so okay. So that was interesting, but we never solved the problem or went back to it to record it, and that's what we should do in the next video sometime, and actually record the evidence, and we're prepared now, but you probably be prepared.
I don't know.
Now that you got your friend with the law of that light, she can protect us too. That's all it is light, and then that's what we show God is like our light to find us, and we will have him in the presence of our light. He can hold himself there in our light. Especially that one bitch. Hey, she's conduit of light, right? Whatever the word is, vessel of light. So she helps me see things, and she can help others that are in spirit see in the light. We can all see together, each other, and together in our connection and communication, and then gather up the knowledge to conjure up Jesus if we're going to need help from that, or to see what Jesus thinks about this demon, because he cast away the demon in the room of that girl when I said, we need Jesus, because he gave me a headache, swizzing headache, and she's like, what are we going to do now? I guess they think we need Jesus, and I'm like, click, there came fucking Jesus right on the side of me over here, right? Because I did that. Well, it has happened, because I wanted that. I did that, I guess. I just tapped in, where is Jesus? We need Jesus, and I think it's possible for that to happen, so I think that it is, and all of a sudden, light, Jesus, it was right there, and you can see it and everything. He said, tell her to accept me in her heart. Why do you be so accepted so bad? So you can accept me, all my light. Look at this shit, right?
Yeah.
That's what he probably thinks, say. Because look at all this light he has. Coming, and I said, that may sound corny, but that's what he said to do. And so I was like, say it out loud, cunt. I accept Jesus into my heart. I accept you in my heart, Jesus. Say it, faggot. And I kept on telling her, say it out loud, just so we can pronounce it true, because that's what he told us to do. It's just they didn't say to say it out loud, but I told her to do it out loud to let him know that we accept you, Jesus, into our heart. We want you full hearted. We love you, and who couldn't accept him, right? Who wants to accept the darkness of that bullshit? I wouldn't. But we did, and it was like a spiritual wind that came by and got rid of that headache. And I said, my headache's gone. What about yours? And she said, you know something, my headache's gone too. I'm like, there's a fucking rat gone. You know, there's the pill. Dude, Jesus, swallow that bitch. How could you not accept him? All these atheist retards who don't know that he exists are gonna look shitty in front of how you can see this faggot guy, this amazing guy. No one's a faggot, I just like to use the word, okay? Just like the word nigger, I like to use that word, but I'm not racist at all. You can get over your fucking self, right? People have don't notice with that word is just positive. Spirits don't care. They're gonna exist no matter what. You're gonna exist. You can laugh. You exist. It didn't hurt you. Shut the fuck up. People do that, right?
Yeah.
They're so dumb lame. But anyway, I can still tap into you. It'd be so fun.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tap.
Tap, tap. Because I tapped in your friends, so why not you? These pictures are out. There's nobody in here watching them live.
I know, my face just looks myself.
Okay, so, but I'm recording. So, that was amazing. So, are you prepared to go in the house and what's going to happen? This is the before effects, and then we're going to go and actually do it, because I'll drive you there sometime.
Okay. Yeah,
and we can be
really.
little warriors and
I don't
fight.
fucking want to go in there, honestly, with that shit.
Because you don't want to get lice again. But you don't...
Lice? What the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly.
I've never had lice.
Demon is like a lice bug, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you ever had lice.
Oh, okay.
But I have before, and everybody knows it. Once, I mean, from those people, and I told you I wanted to go over their house again. Stay away from their bad lies while we see them. You know what I mean? Stay away from them. Don't touch them. We'll be outside anyways, just in the porch when they come out, and we'll just say hi to them. You know.
Oh, those people.
Those people.
I'm supposed to be home, like, before 7.
Okay, we're almost here. 1 minute of that. Okay, anyways. No, this is before, so what after? I guess the only thing we're gonna do is fucking film the fucking shit and the evidence and be badass, because it's real.
Maybe like ghost hunters or some shit, but
that's
like
what we're gonna do.
fucking chasers.
This is what we're gonna do.
Oh my god,
we're gonna be the Slayer.
Terrifying, though.
We're gonna be the Slayer. We're gonna be this. We're gonna make this happen. We're gonna make everybody at least be aware of
that's
it.
Overwhelming. I don't know if I want to do it or not. I actually have a
Hello,
child
you
at
are.
home.
It's first time.
And
so
I don't want to bring
you.
that shit to my new house. Fuck that. I want to
That's
stay
true.
outside.
That's true.
Fuck
The
you.
children, because you have children, don't mess with demons. Don't mess with demons at all. Because somebody just wants to be put in on camera doesn't mean we're gonna be saved by anybody. Just because I got the expectation of Jesus coming, because I've got to see him before, doesn't mean. Last time I saw him, he wouldn't show me his face. That was scary. Please help me. Somebody tell me, why was he hiding his face from me? I feel so rejected. I feel like he was so shady. But I bet it's for my own good. Maybe if he was covering up his face, I don't know. Maybe I'm just gonna have to accept to say that, right? Maybe I can very much forgive if Jesus just does, right? I mean, he's probably the most forgiving, loving bitch ever because he has that loving light. That's so unconditional loving. It's amazing. If you're not loved by Jesus, you can't feel like you're in heaven. You just feel like you're here and lame bullshit, right? How can you really like be loved so good like that? You just get everybody else to love you. So what? I mean, Jesus loves more important, but it is important to be loved by other people, of course. But you know.
Okay.
I guess to be nice to every kind of other. But still, you know, energy is exchanged and kindness is something that matters. It helps us become
people.
accepted. Anyways, yeah, toodles. But yeah, this shit's real and we're going ghost hunting and you're mad about it and you can explore it with us and you can see what we can do and I'm doing free psychic readings for everybody, but just don't ask, I'll ask you probably, or I'll figure out something once I get something like a phone number that it covers up the phone number, like what is that called? Not star 60. I don't have star 69, or else I would be doing that. But there's another way somehow. Either way.